It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. Starting at small forward, 7 feet 7 inches, number 5, Alex Bell. At the center position, 7 feet 7 inches, number 11, Cherokee Parks. Starting at shooting guard, 7 feet 7 inches, number 0, Damian Lillard. At the other guard position, 7 feet 7 inches, number 3, Kyle Baker. The other forward position, 7 feet 7 inches, number 7, Esa Ilyasova.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Gordon, Doncic out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, we've got Damian Lillard. Bell is out there with Baker. Then there's Parks, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4 spot. And right now, we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the 3 by Milwaukee, 13 feet away. Rebounded by Bell. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder. Good on the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Korver. His last outing, he had 8 points. Tipped away. Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Lillard comes with the double team. Gordon inside. Covered by Lillard. Korver, no luck. On offense, here are the Bucks. They've got a 10-0 run going. Took him no time at all on that one. Baker's got 9.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Korver, good.
Beautiful work from Korver, hustling in transition and outworking a couple of defenders.
Milwaukee leading by 9, and the basket by Parks.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Gordon finds Doncic. Leonard with the ball. Passes it to Gordon. From deep. Parks grabs the miss. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Here's Leonard. Following the 3 by Milwaukee over Bell. Can't hit from the elbow.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Baker with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic kicks to Leonard. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
All right, coming out of the court, come on, get out for your Breakers Stanford.
Some of the great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. Here's Fall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Baker with the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Baker.
Doncic looking it over. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bucks leading by 22. Got a piece of it.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Trailblazers on offense. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Baker with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Here's Baker, following the score by Aaron Gordon. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D shell-shocked.
Doncic, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers.
but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the pass to Korver. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Baker, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now Bell, after Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Fall. Back to Korver. Portland moving the ball around. Fall can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to... Oh, that was
something else.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Doncic. He has yet to score.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Korver. Gordon with it. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Baker, defended by Gordon. Good work there as it goes. Baker's got 44.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
A different look now for Portland. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gordon. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Leonard. And it's Simons in for Doncic. Milwaukee on D. Outside Korver, 6 to shoot. Here's Sharpe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And the Bucks with possession here. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
First team foul.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor.
And good, he hits it again.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had 30 games in the 63 campaign, but it's a long way to go to the top spot of 45.
Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
And yes, it's good. Baker's got 52 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Simons from outside. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Simons, the pass to Sharpe. Here's first fall, and it's blocked. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Bell. Lets it go from the wing, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Lillard. Three-pointers, Simons. And so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Bell, Damian Lillard out there with Baker. Then there's Parks, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Simons with the ball, still scoreless. The pass to Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. Pass to Lillard. Puts up a deep three. Portland grabs the miss. McDaniels passes to Fall. The rebound by the Bucks. Bell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Krill's the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5.
And watch out if Lillard gets really comfortable from out there. He's already a scary scorer.
Portland no good that time either.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. Oh, very unselfish there. In terms of generating offense for himself and others, Lillard has hit the ground running. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Can they get it? Portland again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Leonard draws the double. Pass to Sharp. Leonard on the wing, and another turnover here by Portland. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Fernie Simon. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And again, that's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Korver, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Fulm. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Milwaukee's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Bell, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Korver gets a wide-open look. Portland again missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Milwaukee.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Connects from three-point range. Barks has got 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Korver kicks to Leonard. Outside for Korver. And it's the Bucks on the break. And that one is hammered home.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Blazers on offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Bell. Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he makes the first. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And stolen by Ilyasova. A finish.
Okay.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Korver against Lillard. Looking to end the run. Parks grabs the miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic, as much as anyone.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, DA. Hey, thank you.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Here's Baker, guarded by Doncic. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Bucks with possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. To end the run, and Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Passes to Valanciunas. Leonard kicks to Korver. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Korver dishes to Valanciunas. Doncic passes to Korver. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Doncic. Money from the wing. Doncic has got his first points in this one.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Doncic outside, and they double up Doncic. Here's Sharp, and a miss there on the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Doncic. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Korver. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Korver passes to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Down low. Shot to stop the run. The pass to Sharp. And it's Korver in the corner. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Fires the three. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
What a performance. This is the kind of hot streak that you will rarely see.
Inside, Valanciunas, and he overshot that one, missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shoot.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Very comfortable at the offensive end. Nice, easy flow. And they look like they're enjoying themselves out there, Shaq.
See, defensively, you can't allow that. You can't turn them over if you're playing soft.
Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year.
I like that we're finally getting into it. There's been a lot of talk. Now let's get to the action.
Man, plenty of anticipation around the dunk contest every year. The fans love it. I love it. So let's go.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Bucks with possession here on the court for the Trailblazers. Kyle Korver is out there with Doncic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Gordon, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Portland now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Doncic against Bell. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
Leonard with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Waters is checked in. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Damian Lillard. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Korver passes to Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Fall's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Fall to the inside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he's going to go upstairs with authority. AG rising high.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Hooked away and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Baker. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And it's Gordon missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside, here's Fall. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
The 3, rebound Milwaukee.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
The 3 from Korver, it's blocked. Fast break, Milwaukee, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
And it's Leonard missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the...
No way.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The three for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Milwaukee's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Baker, and good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Doncic outside. Another steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Baker. Another one goes. Incredible.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. There's the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And a strong finish with two hands.
And we heard about the scoring of Giannis, but check out his ability to pass it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Baker. He's covered by Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off. Oh, look at that. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, Doncic. Leonard sets a screen for Doncic. No good, unable to end this run.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Cans it from downtown.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Lets a floater go, and Fall gets it to go. Fall's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Baker connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
A three from Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 13 rebounds in the game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Well, he's made himself into such a reliable scorer, hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
And the basket by Waters.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if Giannis develops a three-point shot, I don't know how he stops.
They set the pick. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And another three for Milwaukee.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And here is Doncic. Knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Leonard kicks to Doncic. Off target with his three. So it's the Bucks now. They get to take on the Magic. And
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. The three from Korver.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Korver, no luck. Here's Baker, guarded by Doncic. There's the triple, and another three for Milwaukee.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Has to fall. Will it go? Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen surveying the D. Good on the three-point shot. Ilyasova's got 25 points in the game.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Here's Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Third personal foul.
The Bucks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fontecchio. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Antetokounmpo out there with Antetokounmpo, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Allen. And it's Fontecchio in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Fontecchio. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The 3-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Here's Korver. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
Jonas Valanciunas.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Well, many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple of years.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fires for 3, and it's Sharp missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
One shot.
One shot.
You got it out. Let's go, you. Get in there.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Korver. Portland no good that time either.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Passes it to Sharp. They need this. Parks grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Bell is checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Portland. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Anfernee Simons. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard, lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 25 points.
And I'd say we're still learning about Lillard's full potential, but I got a feeling he's going to be a special one.
There's the pass to Sharp. And here's Leonard. That's tipped. Here's Baker. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now, here's Sharp. The 3 from Korver. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ilyasova with the ball. Puts one up from 19. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Korver. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Ilyasova with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Ilyasova hits the bucket. Ilyasova's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of the last 10 from that area.
A different look now for Portland. Paul's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyle Korver. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Bell, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Got that one up quick. Bell's got 37.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And for Portland, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Doncic right side. Dives for it. Here's Baker, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Passes it to Doncic. Here's Fall. From outside the arc, Parks grabs the miss. Parks has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The 3 for Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-it-to-miss on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Now Doncic, and there's the pass to Gordon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, and stolen by Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, with how hot Damian Lillard can get, you cannot let him steal the ball and then put one away in the open court. Here he comes.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Sharp. And the 3 off target. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Valanciunas from 18 feet away.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. Incredible offensive talent. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Valanciunas. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. This one for 3. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win and an away win. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Passes it to Gordon. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Bell, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The three for Doncic.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. It's good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Damian Lillard. Dame, when do you know you have a rhythm in a game like tonight?
When I was doing my pregame routine, I felt pretty good. You know, the ball was coming off my hands good. I felt calm. I felt really good coming into the night. To start the game, I was patient. We had a good pace. I let it come to me. I got a few clean looks, and, you know, I had some high-quality makes. And, you know, after that, I was like, this got potential to be a good night, and that's what it turned into.
It certainly was a very good night for you, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.